Hey guys, it's Claire, and today I am filming my first video on this channel, so hi. I'm like really awkward. Anyway, so today I'm going to be doing a One Direction concert tips video. I went to the Where We Are tour October 3rd, 2014, and when I was there for like obviously a couple hours, and I picked up a lot of things that, one, bothered me, two, I asked around to like people who went, and I asked like tips that they had. So I'm just going to be giving you guys some tips for a One Direction concert. I have them all here on my phone in like my little notepads thing, so I'm going to try to go through them kind of quickly, and I have a couple categories, and I'm thinking that so I can fit in everything without the video being like 30 minutes long, I can like make a part 2 or something. I don't know if you guys would want that, but if you do, then I'll make one. Okay, so the first like category I'm going to go into is what not to do at a One Direction concert. Bring posters and cardboard cutouts. Do not do this because if you have like a poster, it's like gonna be above your head and the people behind you won't be able to see, and you're just like ruining their whole concert. And then also cardboard cutouts, that's just ridiculous, and they won't even like that. Do not wear every single piece of merch that you own, because if you wear like a t-shirt or a bracelet, I get that, but like if you're gonna wear like your bag and then your sunglasses and your hat and like just that's not a good idea, because if you were like to run into them or something, they think you're really weird. So yeah, and people are gonna look at you really strange, and also it's just plain out weird to have all that stuff anyway. So the next one is do not wear another band shirt to the One Direction concert. Like when I went, I saw people wearing like All Time Low, Mayday Parade shirts. Like, what are you doing? You're there to see One Direction, wear One Direction shirt, or don't wear a band shirt at all. Like, now if you're in the front, like by the catwalk or the stage, please do not throw things on stage. You can hurt the boys. I mean, I guess if you're like in the front row and like there's this Instagrammer, he had like a conversation with Harry. He basically met Harry, and like he gave him like candy or something because he was in the front row, and Harry caught the candy. I mix those two words up somehow. And he like ate the candy on stage or whatever. So if it's like that, that's fine. But like, you know, they get injured by shoes and bottles and stuff all the time. Like, don't throw that stuff on stage. It's ridiculous. And why would you even do that? Do not scream during little things. Okay, like there were so many girls who were like screaming at the top of their lungs. Like, the song's supposed to be like nice and quiet and peaceful and like just beautiful, and there's people screaming. Like, what are you doing? Do not bring stuff that you definitely don't want to get stolen. I mean, you don't want your phone or your camera to get stolen, but those are like essentials that you're gonna keep with you. And like try to bring a camera that's about the size of your phone or smaller. The next one is do not scream so loud that you're not going to be able to hear the boys. It's ridiculous. People around you aren't going to be able to hear them. You're screaming at the top of your lungs. You're going to lose your voice. Your throat's going to hurt. Like, they can't hear you. They have in-ears. Like, they're not going to be able to hear you anyway, so what's the point? Like, and the last don't that I have for a One Direction concert is do not leave after the opening act. When Five Sauce opened, I mean, I love Five Sauce. You know, I was in there for One Direction and Five Sauce. But do not leave after the opening act. Like, so many people left after Five Sauce performed, and I was just like, it's a One Direction concert. You paid to see One Direction. What are you doing? And then, like, I think it's McBusted or something that's opening for One Direction. I don't know. I'm not going to On the Road again. Don't leave after they perform. Like, no. Oh, and actually, I have one more don't. There's like a little intermission, right? So they'll be like, oh, bye guys, and oh, I just got a text. Be like, bye guys and stuff, they'll go off stage, but they still haven't played their best songs, like You and I, What Makes You Beautiful, stuff like that. Sorry, my nails are like really messed up. But don't leave after they say that, because if they haven't played those songs yet, there's a pretty good chance that the show's not over. They usually come back out, and people left between that time. Like, what are you doing? You just missed all the best songs. The next thing are the essentials. This is like kind of like a tip thing, but it's just to remind you guys of the things that you need to bring to a One Direction concert. First of all, I don't even think I need to say this, but your tickets. You can't even get into the concert without your tickets. Like, I mean, you know, there's people who forget their tickets and all the excitement, but I don't know. Your phone and camera, or phone or camera, something to record, because you're gonna want pictures and videos to look at after, later. I mean, that's like the number one thing, or number two, because of course you need your ticket, but yeah. Next is money. That's so important. You're gonna need some money for merch, but not only that, food. If your phone dies, you need to pay for a phone or something, you know, just in case of emergencies. I think like the t-shirts at my concert were like $30-$40, and then there was like posters and stuff for, I got like that poster there, was maybe $15, and like I got like little 5 sauce pictures for maybe $10 or something. So the merch is like extremely expensive, but it is worth it in the end. Even if you just get a t-shirt, like that's great. That's literally what you need, like if you're gonna get merch. The next things are phone chargers and portable ones. If you're driving around all day, whatever, like you can get car charger, charge phone, wall chargers. Even if you're just walking around, maybe there's like a place that will have a little like outlet you can plug it in, or just portable chargers that you put batteries in and they charge your phone, you can carry it around or whatever. Just something, because your phone is probably going to die if like you're doing something before driving around, whatever. It's probably going to die. The next one is gum. This one sounds probably kind of weird, but when you're screaming and stuff, you know, your breath and whatever, you don't want the people around you to like be kind of like disgusted or anything. You just like gum. It makes sense. And then if like the people around you think that they need gum, you can give them some gum or something. That's a really good idea that I saw in a video before. I don't remember exactly who, but yeah. The next one is deodorant or perfume, because you are going to sweat a lot in a stadium. Even if it's an arena, you're probably going to, because there's so many people. Like just like a small like deodorant or something in your bag or whatever, and put it on in the bathroom. I don't know, just it's a good idea. Also, a hairbrush. If you happen to run into the boys, you never know if that's going to happen. You're just going to want to brush your hair, and it makes sense, because if it's like after the concert, you're jumping around, and, sorry, my hair's like really messed up. Jumping around, and you're going to need to brush your hair, like, let's be real. Also, makeup. If you're going to like want to reapply your makeup or something, if you cry, you don't want to look really messed up. I mean, that's only if you wear it and you really feel like it, but that's just a good idea. And now for the like actual tips. Get there early. Oh my gosh, I cannot stress this one enough. We had to drive like so many hours the day of the concert because my mom didn't want to drive the day before or something. And it was ridiculous. Like, we almost missed 5 Sauce and I almost cried. Like, it was ridiculous, but I got to see 5 Sauce, so it was okay. When you are driving, add about an hour or 2 for traffic. The people who like direct the parking at these places are not very good, and they are so slow since you have to pay for parking, and it's the anxiety. Walk around before the show, you know, like if like my stadium wasn't anywhere near anything else, but walk around before the show, you know, the shops or something. The boys sometimes go around to the shops, and like I know Megan Loves Bieber, if any of you guys watch her, she said that Harry was in a shop that she was near an hour before she got there, so she literally just missed him. But you know, they walk around in the shops, so you never know when you're gonna meet them. Turn on notifications for like on Twitter and update accounts. I don't know how these people do it, but they find like everything: their hotels, their license plate numbers, their Uber drivers, what time they're getting in their Uber. Like, it's ridiculous. Just try to find like as many of them and turn on all their notifications if you're looking to meet them. The last tip I have is listen for screaming girls. If like maybe you're not in the stadium yet and the concert was supposed to start, because they always start later, and you hear a bunch of screaming, they're probably coming out on stage and you need to hurry up. And also, if you hear a bunch of screaming like before or after, they're probably going to their tour buses or something. Maybe one of the boys came out or something. There's gonna be screaming girls, and it's possible to meet them. The last tip I have is to get your merch early. Like, I got mine before, like between 5 Sauce and OneDirection, you know, in the little 30-minute thing, and try to go to the bathroom then too. That's the perfect time, but it's also really crowded and it's ridiculous. You need to get your merch before or in between then, because at the end it's going to be even more crazy, and also like it's going to be sold out. Like when my concert was the second to last one, of course, and they were sold out of a lot of things that I saw people getting before at like the Boston shows and stuff. But you know, it's okay. I got a shirt and I'm happy with what I got. So those are all of the tips and like little bits of advice that I have for One Direction concerts. I went to a stadium, and I know that the stadiums now that they're going to are bigger, and I don't know exactly if it's like maybe they have more parking and it's like faster or anything, but those are just like the tips that I have for if you're going to on the road again, and I hope some of them helped some of you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to give it a big thumbs up and hit subscribe below, and if you guys have any other tips, comment them below, and maybe I'll make a part 2 or something and put those in there. I don't know yet, but if I do, then I will give you guys credit. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.